Are you going to be involved in Alpenfest this year as well, at any level?
Yes, I am. I've been on that Alpenfest board for 22 years. This will be my 23rd year.
Wow.
Being on the board, and I enjoy it very much. It's something that's ongoing. It's every month we have meetings. Alpenfest, the planning and carrying out of Alpenfest is a year-long project.
Sure.
And it's very important in it. And that goes back to what I just said about the giving and caring nature of our community, because without those people, Alpenfest would not exist.
Yeah.
Because the community supports it with its work, with its time, and its money. And if the money doesn't come in, Alpenfest doesn't happen.
Wow. That's awesome.
What are some of your hopes and aspirations for Gaylord economically in the years to come?
Well, we're economically, and our whole nation right now is in this same slump right now, and the economy took a real hit. So we've got all these issues going on with taxes, with money coming in. There's a lot of hits. There's money that's not coming in from the federal and state anymore. That's cash that we can't make up. We certainly can't pass that on to our citizens. And so there's a lot of belt tightening that's gone on the last couple of years with the city, and that's not going to change this year. We've got meetings scheduled. There's going to be we have to look at everything and places that we're going to be able to make additional cuts. We have to look at all the services that are provided by the city staff, by the Department of Public Works, the water treatment, and the water department. Everything that we do, the law enforcement, everything we do has to be looked at very closely. And it's just like at home. If you can't spend any more than you have coming in.
Exactly.
And so you've got to really look at what's very important that we can't cut, and then where are the things where it's just not a necessity, or maybe it's not as important. We have to look at all those things so that we can make good decisions on how we're going to continue to operate the city and at a level that's going to make this still a nice place to live.
Sure. Are there any changes or anything in the works right now that's on your desk that you're kind of reviewing currently?
Well, I can tell you that having only been at 2 meetings so far, there's a lot of important things that we're looking at, and even last night we passed a resolution that gave authorization for the city manager to go ahead with a grant process. As you know, we've got a very nice downtown business area, and that's the DDA is a very important part of that, and we're really trying hard to maintain that appearance of our business district, because that's to me, it's just it's a shining star that we have downtown. It represents the city and our community in a very meaningful way. And so part of the things that we've been doing, that the city's been able to do, and this last summer you probably had made observations of this, there was a lot of construction going on our building, our storefronts downtown last year, new facades being put on and upgrades, making our Main Street look a lot nicer. And so last night a resolution was passed for us to continue down that road to seek additional grant funding, so that I think we've got another additional 8 businesses that are interested in making upgrades to their buildings downtown, that's going to continue to make that a nicer looking business district. And we're hoping, in addition to doing all of that, then we're going to encourage other people to seek our downtown for a place to start their own business, and maybe fill a few of these storefronts that are empty right now that we'd like to see a business come into.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Now, we have listeners who may be interested in approaching an office in the Gaylord area, or maybe in their township area. Listeners who maybe would like to send a letter of encouragement or something to you. What are some ways that our listeners could maybe get a hold of you, a number or an email address?
They can actually reach me, they can call City Hall, 732-4060, leave messages for me. My number's in the phone book if it's real important, and if it's, after hours, I am going to be available. But an easy way is just they can send letters to City Hall. They make sure that I get my mail there. It's going to be important to take care of business in that way. So I'd like to do business at City Hall if I can.
Sure.
And if there's meetings and things like that it's necessary for me to be at, then I'll do everything that I can to be available for those.
Now, are you going to be at City Hall just about every day, or is there certain days of the week you're going to be there?
No, I do not have
an office.
The mayor
right.
does not have an office, nor does the mayor have a regular schedule unless it's a regularly scheduled business meeting.
Okay.
But if there's a need for me to be at City Hall to meet with people, then that's exactly what I will do. And communications to the city clerk, Becky Curtis. She's a very important asset to our city and how it operates, and she will be more than happy to answer questions for people and take messages. Kathy Frankowiak is there to take messages for me as well. The city manager is there to answer questions, and anything that they feel that's appropriate or important to be passed on to the mayor, then they know what has to go through the mayor and the city council.
Very good.
Good. Well, we're listening to the Rise and Shine Time here with the new mayor of Gaylord, Michigan, Mayor Jenkins, who has a long history in public safety, including 26 years of service with the Michigan State Police. He's served on the city council. He's an honorary lifetime member of the Gaylord Area Chamber of Commerce, born and raised in Gaylord, and recently elected into office on Tuesday, November 3rd, with 352 out of 473 votes. Would you call that a landslide?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
I was very happy with the fact that many people turned out to vote for myself and for Joe. Joe Wombold is an asset to the city council, and it's just important for people to vote.
Absolutely.
Vote for the person of your choice. But if you don't get out and vote, if you have a problem with your city government and you didn't vote, then where was your voice?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. We had a couple people calling in to the station here. They would call and saying, "Where do I need to go vote? Where do I need to go vote?" And then if they didn't live right in the village, the city limits of Gaylord, they found out that they couldn't vote. A couple of them, a lot of folks from the city, they did vote for you. But there was a couple people who were outside who went over to the city hall, and then they found out they couldn't vote. They were really bummed out. So they kept on calling, saying, "Who's going to get in? Who's going to get in?" I said, I don't know yet. Okay, I'll tell you in the morning. But it was pretty funny.
You are our political analyst here at WBLW, so
apparently
you would know.
I know. I should have started laying money down on it. Yeah. But it's been great. This is the Rise and Shine Time here on WBLW.
Now make sure to visit WBLWradio.com.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
this video right now, as we speak, is being taped and recorded to be put on our YouTube page. So make sure to check that out as well. You can watch this. Well, not live, but watch it on YouTube in video.
You can. And as always, we do have the audio available on WBLWradio.com. You can download this interview if you like to listen to it again. Visit our audio page and to listen to this interview again.